Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A big moment in the healing process from the Oxford High School shooting. Tonight's home football game, the first since the tragedy that took the lives of 4 students last November. And most importantly, it's a chance for the community to come together.
In addition to the game, a special tribute is planned for shooting victims Madison Baldwin, Justin Schilling, Hannah St. Juliana, and Tate Meir, who would have been taking the field for the senior year of football for him.
Mara McDonald is live at Oxford High as the gates are opening. And Mara, I'm sure they're expecting a big crowd tonight.
Kimberly, they're expecting between 8,000 to 9,000 people out here. And, you know, something to think about. Prior to what happened last November, Oxford has always been a football community. It's not just the parents and the kids who come out to these games. It's the entire community. And this is what they are expecting out here tonight. And I also want to show you something else. Take a look at the 50-yard line. Do you see 42 down there? They've got it right in the center. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the legacy of number 42 at this school. It's Tate Meir's number, but it's also a signifier. We spoke to athletic director Tony DeMare tonight about what this game means. And yes, it is more than just football.
Just our community leaning on each other, standing next to each other, and showing that, hey, we care about Oxford students, we care about Oxford athletes, and there's going to be a lot of excitement. There's going to be some sadness for sure, but we are ready to move forward, and we're going to do it the right way.
Back here live, so special things are planned tonight, and a little bit more about number 42, which was Tate's number. Prior to Tate wearing it, it's sort of a legacy number for this football team, meaning the players who are viewed as the best of what that team is, they wear number 42. That's how it has been at this school. So it's going to be interesting to see whether they opt to retire this number tonight. As we were walking through the crowd who was starting to assemble here tonight, I overheard one woman say, "I know it's just football, but it makes me feel better." I think that's a lot of what this is going to be tonight.
Boy, you sure understand that.
We're live in Oxford.
Yeah. You bet, Mara. More obviously we'll be watching that throughout the night. Yeah.
Well, 2 people are hurt and taken away in an ambulance in a barricade situation in Harper Woods. Police swarmed the home on Woodside near Kelly and Beaconsfield. They eventually used flashbangs to get into the home. Sky 4 showed a young man being taken into custody. We know he's 19 years old. This appears to be a domestic violence situation, but police say the investigation is just beginning, so we'll let you know when we know more.
As we head into a busy Labor Day weekend, there are some concerns over EMS staffing levels in Detroit. That's because more than once this past week, no EMS units were available when an emergency arose. Sean Lay live with a look at how thinly stretched those emergency services are and what the city's trying to do about it. Sean.
No rigs available multiple times again today, Devin. The first thing I want to do is play for you at home some dispatch radio. We've been hearing all week about no ambulances citywide being available. If you're waiting for an ambulance, that's not good news. Sources saying it's even alarming news that there's a large-scale emergency.
All fire companies be advised there are no transporting EMS units citywide, no transporting units available.
I'm concerned. And we've had conversations on how we can prevent that in the future, and we do have a good plan.
Detroit Fire Commissioner Chuck Sims says it is indeed alarming when several times this week there were no EMS crews available to respond to emergencies.
Well, one next available EMS unit will be dispatched to your scene.
Fire crews on the scenes of emergencies like auto accidents and an overdose, calling for ambulances essentially having to be placed on hold.
And engine 1, the next available EMS unit will be sent to your scene, engine 1.
We think it's a pretty big issue. We think that we should be able to shift a lot of those calls to the ambulances, the ones that, and a lot of calls where they call in for an ambulance, they can either drive themselves to the hospital or they don't need medical attention right away.
But at 11 this morning, none of the 22 units in service were available again today. Commissioner Sims says they're handling an elevated level of calls and are stretched thin. Firefighters trained as medics picking up the slack. Sources pointing to staffing as another reason. The department working to fill 30 positions. Sims says the department continues to recruit and train new crews, saying 6 new EMS crews come on duty to help Monday, 15 more in October, 9 in December, and Next week, Detroit Fire announcing a massive public education program on when to call 911 because they're having to send EMS units to so many non-emergencies.
And what that's doing is taking resources away for those emergency calls.
Bottom line today, however, multiple times today, no units available. There was a wait for units. 22 ambulances were on the street. We're told that is a good number, but down 30 members. It is not a quick fix to simply hire people in. There's recruitment, 6 months of training, then hit the street. We're live tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4.
Dire situation. All right, Sean.
All right, well, you can buy just about anything on eBay, of course, but one recent purchase on the site is raising eyebrows and raising questions about election security. That's because the item is an election machine that went missing in northern Michigan. Though that's got the attention of Michigan's Secretary of State. Grant Herms is live with more on the odd journey this machine has taken. Grant.
Well, Kimberly, this went missing from northern Michigan, then to be found in a Goodwill in Cadillac. It was then sold to an Uber driver from Ohio who bought it for $8, and then he flipped it on eBay for $1,200. Now, this is more than just a story about the bazaar. It is the latest in a series of stories about election machines from Michigan, possibly illegally gotten during one of the most contentious election seasons we've ever seen. The listing was for this machine, a Dominion voting machine. The description, own a piece of American history. The lucky buyer, Harry Husty, an election security expert in Connecticut.
Where is it right now?
It's here in my living room.
Is it still in the box?
It's still in a box.
Once he bought it off a listing just like these, Husty called the Secretary of State's office in Michigan, but he still has it, asked to hold on to it while a formal criminal investigation is now underway.
It's still in a box because they asked me to not open it.
The machine, though, not something that could be used to hack an election. What it really does is help people with disabilities vote. But just the fact that someone could sell it online raises questions about security in between elections.
The real story here is it doesn't matter whether it was stolen or whether it was lost. They didn't know about it until we contacted. It took them a week to figure out. That means that the chain of custody management, inventory management is broken.
And former Detroit elections chief Chris Thomas, who worked in dozens of elections, agrees.
And I think it's going to now beg either by the Secretary of State or the legislature to set security standards.
Now, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson did release a statement about launching that formal investigation. She said, in part, while our elections remain secure and safe, we take seriously all violations of election law and will be working with relevant authorities to ensure there are consequences for those who break the law. And Kimberly, so far, Husty says he has not been contacted by law enforcement.
Yeah,
we're live in Detroit. Grant Herms, Local 4.
Still so many questions about security. That's just incredible. Okay, Grant, thanks.
Nurses at the University of Michigan vote overwhelmingly to authorize a strike. 96% of nurses in the union voted yes to allow the bargaining team to call for a strike. They're angry over their workloads, pay, and the parking situation. The union says a strike could be scheduled at any time. The nurses have been working without a contract since July 1st. University of Michigan Health issued a statement saying it has put together a generous proposal that includes pay raises and bonuses. Negotiations are set to start up again on Tuesday of next week after the holiday.